Hi, friends. Welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about problems, barriers, and disagreements that are part of our life but kind of don't hold us accountable. Everybody gets problems. Everybody has problems. Everybody has setbacks. Everybody has some, difficult time in his life. But it's not that some people don't have problems. Some people don't, embrace those obstacles. It's just the fact how we deal with it. It's like, we all fear the lion, but some of us, I don't saying that's me, but some of us are going to act upon it nevertheless that we are afraid. And some of us embrace the problems not as problems, but as challenges, as opportunities to grow and learn. So it's only your personal perspective to change the attitude towards it. You can be burnt out because of your work, or you can be joyful that you have work and that you're learning something. You can be burned out because of work because it doesn't get you anywhere, you are low paid, or you can say, I'm learning something and at the same time, I'm also trying. This is also a great way for me to find this pause where I'm looking for a new job, but I'm getting paid for it, for looking at a job and doing something else. It's just a matter of perspective. You can say, my wife is horrible, or you can say, I'm probably doing a bad job as a husband, and that's why my wife is reacting so. It's always a matter of perspective. If you change your perspective, if you do some, looking in the mirror, introspective, you're probably going to find that you need to work on yourself too. You need to work on your perspective, and you will need to work about your attitude, because your attitude is mostly at least half of the problem. If you go to work and you're thinking about when you're going to work, this is going to suck, it's probably going to suck. If you go to work, you say, perhaps today something nice is going to happen, something nice is going to happen. It's just a matter of framing. If you say, this weekend is going to be horrible, it really will be horrible. If you say, I'm going home and have a fight with my wife, you're going to have a fight with your wife. But if you say, I'm going to go home and have a pleasant evening with my wife, you're probably going to have a much more pleasant evening, even if you said that you're going to have a problematic fight with your wife. Framing and perspective is a lot. Of course, that keeps us accountable towards another step, working on it. We need to work on our destiny, and we need to work on our fate, and we need to work towards what our long-term goals are. If we don't have the long-term goals, the goals will be set by us. It's implied. If we smoke, it's implied we're going to get lung cancer. If we drink a lot, it's implied our liver is going to go bankrupt. If we don't work towards a better us, learning and educating us and getting new skills, we're probably gonna get fired, or we're not gonna be giving a raise, or we're gonna, our company is gonna go, if we are gonna go bankrupt, we're gonna have difficulty finding a new job. So if we don't choose our goal will be chosen for us. And that's a bad thing, because that just means we're on autopilot and the goals will be set as a minimal standard. And you don't want a minimal standard. You want something better for you, unless you're satisfied with everything that comes into your life. But you most probably won't be if you're watching my video. So set a goal and reframe your own attitude towards it. In my experience, I had this self revelation when I found out that I was talking badly about my peers, and I didn't actually mean it. It was just a matter of a habit. And then I found out that somebody said it's a perspective of bad self-image, and I stopped really tried stop doing it. And what I found out, it's really helped me as a person to be better. It's not that my peers were better or worse because I stopped gossiping them. It's just the fact that I had less negativity in my life. And because I had less negativity, I had in effect more positivity, because my average was better and I felt more positive about life. It just helped me. The same thing with you. If you see problems and barriers and obstacles as something that's gonna end your life and gonna be miserable, of course you're gonna be miserable. If you see something that's only a nuisance and it can actually benefit you in terms of educating and learning and growing, it's gonna be really perhaps even a pleasant experience, or it's gonna be not so awful experience. Mind that problems will occur no matter what you do. You're not the most unhappy person in your life and around you. Probably there's going to be somebody else who has, some severe illness, and that he's not talking badly about himself. So capitalize on what you have. You probably have at least an average health. You probably have at least the average relationship with your close ones, and you probably have a job or at least an income. So if you have that, you're probably above average. Try to capitalize on that and be even better, because you owe it to yourself and the person around you. So that's it for me. Be better.